Hey guys, today is January the 10th of 2014. I want to go over the euro and just give you my thoughts and my opinions. And know that this is an educational video only, so please consult a professional financial advisor. Okay, so let's get into the charts. As you can see, Asia was kind of mixed. Euro very positive. FTSE 90.90%, and DAX a positive 0.76%. So they're both positive. CAC up 0.41%. Looks like the U.S. session might be very positive today. Might get a pop. In regards to economic calendar, we see that the euro has the USD has a non-farm employment change, and it was 74 negative, and unemployment rate was 6.7 positive. So that definitely brought some action to the euro. Let's get into the charts. Before I do that, on my Gann emblem, I think the next date that we have to watch will be the 12th. There's a date here, the 13th, and the 12th is not, nothing major either. It's just only two vibrational days connecting. The big ones was the 6th and the 8th, and the 25th coming up. Couple of days from now. But I don't think anything is going to be interesting until like maybe the 25th or whatever, if this thing continues going sideways. If we're looking at the Gann square of 9, we see that we're on the 9th. Actually, today's the 10th, but the 9th we put a pivot low, so it looks nice on the grid. So, the 9th could be a possible pivot low if this euro continues going higher, but the battle is on with the dollar and the euro, so it's a battle. Let's see, from the 11.7 low, pivot low, you have a hit today on the 10th on this grid, and that should be interesting. Could be resistance for the euro. Maybe that's why it's having a tough time. So this one was the support, and this could probably be resistance. Hex, the 9th was a low, was on the grid, and today's the 10th, and this is from the low of this November 7th, so this could probably be resistance day for euro. If we go to the square of 4, we see that we had a 9th here, we hit the grid, so it was a possible low, so it was a connecting vibration, comparing it to the square of 9. And on November 7th, we have the 9th here, so it was on the grid. Nothing major here. And from the November low, we're on a grid here. So this could go either or. Could be, could be support or could be resistance. But just looking at the other things in the square of 9 and square of 4, it could be probably resistance day for euro. It's gonna have a tough time. Yep. So that's what I wanted to show you, and I also worked on my my charting, and I got seasonal dates, which is the 15th, the 20th, and the 29th. You just gotta keep an eye as if this thing continues going sideways. And this is a new angle that I added, Andrew's pitchfork, and the prices are kind of just dancing around here. It's consolidating. If you look at the weekly, you see the big picture right here. This is a big angle that's connected from here, and then this one is this one right here from this. This is on the weekly. So when you go into the daily, you see that these are the two big levels, and they're all clashing right here. So you have a cluster. You have a cluster right here building up. This should be interesting. Price retracement, we blew through the 25%, but where's it at right now? It's at 36.38. So it's trying to stay above the 25. If it could stay above the 25, it's already above the 50. So that's good. If it can stay above the 25, we might have a pivot low here. Just got to keep an eye on these dates right here, but we got to see how this day closes. if it's going to close positive or negative. The next level, you're at the 50 right here, which is at 35.94. So it was dancing. Let me put my arrow here. It was dancing all this right here until like today. So let's see what's going to happen. And I think that's it. If it continues going up, you got to watch out for that 36.95. That's the 25%. Yep, that's it. And you can see right here, these little lines I have here, these are my stops. This is pretty much telling me where all the stops, the majority of them will be. And if you were long, if you're short, you'll be trailing your stop. Just in case this thing goes up, you're probably going to get the ATR hit first, which will probably be that one. And if you're, I'm sorry, if you're short. If you're long, we got to determine if it's going to trend high or not. Let's see, that's it. Yep, that's it. So remember these seasonal dates, the 15th and 20th and the 29th. You know, something might happen, something may not, but at least you're informed. Let's go into the chart. And this is important angle right here. Oops, I wanted an orange one. This is the 1 by 1. It needs to stay. It needs to close and stay above here. See how we were toggling around here? This is the 50, the blue. If it got a pop, and you're probably gonna have resistance right here, which is at 36.86. You're gonna probably kiss that and then see what the euro is gonna do. But if we could stay above this, we're probably gonna be in good waters. You know, I might just probably kiss that, test it again, you know, whatever it's going to do, and maybe continue trending higher. But if it kisses that and it does this and then, you know, cracks this, and then it could, once you fail this line right here, the 1 by 1, it's not going to be a pretty sight. It could continue going lower. Let me save this chart. If we go into, let's glance this chart, see what levels we got. You know, remember I was telling you guys about the Ichimoku? Sometimes when it's digging in, it gets a little crazy, and it hit right here, and it's popping out. It's trying to get out of this. It's trying to avoid this wall of price. So it wants to climb up and get out of there. Or if it digs in, it might want to, but it wants, the goal is to get out, and that's what price wants to do. So right here you got Woody's PP level right there, 36.45. You're pretty much in the mobile band, so this is going to get really choppy. Once it gets out of here, then it's definitely going to look like it's trending. But you found support at the cloud. And this is a price action as of now. Let's look at the big picture and see if all our other indicators are confirming this, or is it just a head fake. So we see that on the TTM shortwave it's trending higher, so that's good. We got two yellow bars, so that's positive on the 12-hour. And this is positive. You crack through the 50. So that's positive. You got two SOAP buy signals. This one was a fake, and now this one looks like it's legit. The spread is big, so this could probably be a snapback, but we'll see. This is positive, and you got a positive signal to go long, and you got PPS buy signal. So we'll see. Same thing here. You got a Fisher buy signal, an early Fisher because it's not here yet, but this is setting up for the price to go up. You crack through the 50, positive. You got two positive ones. You got the yellow, so it's looking good. Looks like the bulls showed up. Tima hasn't changed, turned positive yet, and Mobo. But once these two do, then it's going to reflect on what's the price action going upwards. You got a full moon coming up too, and on the weekly you've been positive. Well, Fisher's been negative. This has been just negative. It's positive, negative. And you see how the arrows are disappearing on the monthly. Now they're changing, that they're becoming less bearish. Hope this helped. Good trading, man. Have a great weekend, and see what the Euro's gonna do Sunday, or what the Euro's gonna do tonight. What's it gonna do today? Close. Have a great weekend, and peace.